All right, strap in, everyone. We're going deep on XRP today.
Deeper than usual.
You got it. Beyond Bitcoin, beyond the headlines, we're talking XRP. Our listeners are savvy. They know Bitcoin wants to be digital gold.
Right.
But XRP, this is about changing how money itself moves around the world.
Exactly. It's about solving a very real problem. Think about it. Have you ever tried to send money overseas? The waiting.
The fees.
It's like you're stuck in financial quicksand.
Ugh, don't remind me. Makes you wonder why we're still stuck with systems that feel like they're from the Stone Age.
That's precisely why XRP is making waves. It's the native cryptocurrency for the XRP Ledger. It's a blockchain, yeah, but built for speed. Pure efficiency.
I'm talking transactions, how fast?
Settle in 3 to 5 seconds. Think about that compared to Bitcoin, 10 minutes or more. Plus the cost savings, huge, especially for businesses doing tons of cross-border payments.
So I'm picturing a company moving like millions of dollars around the world. XRP would be, what, a total game changer for them.
Absolutely. And what makes it so much faster is how transactions are checked, validated. Bitcoin uses mining, tons of energy.
Right. I know how that works.
And it can be slow, expensive.
Yeah.
But XRP uses a consensus protocol. It's a way to get everyone on the network to agree, but without all that mining.
So no more energy-guzzling computers.
Exactly. That's how you get those super fast transactions, those lower fees. Like the difference between, I don't know, sending a carrier pigeon and firing off an email.
Okay, that analogy, I get it. But we're talking about changing how global finance works.
Yeah.
That's a pretty huge goal.
Huge. To get it, you got to understand the system XRP is trying to like disrupt. Think about SWIFT. Ever heard of it?
Can't say I have.
Most people haven't. But it's how banks all over the world do international transfers.
So all the money I send abroad goes through this SWIFT thing.
Most likely, yeah. And it's slow, it's expensive, it's been around forever.
Like the financial equivalent of, what, a rotary phone?
Exactly. Works, but come on, it's the past. That's where RippleNet comes in. Created by Ripple Labs. It's a payment network. And it can use XRP like a bridge currency to make transactions smooth, super fast.
So give me like a real-world example of how that works.
Okay, say a bank in India needs to send $1 million to a bank in the UK. RippleNet, using XRP, that transaction could settle in seconds. No need for all those middlemen, currency conversions, waiting around.
This is sounding like something straight out of Star Trek. Is this actually happening? Real-world example.
Oh yeah. Big names like Santander, SBI Holdings, they've been testing this, integrating Ripple's tech into what they do.
So it's not just like a theory. Banks are actually doing this right now.
They see the potential. Cost savings, more efficiency, new markets even. Now, not everyone's using XRP directly. Some use other features of RippleNet, which shows how flexible the platform is.
Got it. So we've got the speed, the efficiency, big banks getting involved. Sounds pretty good so far. But I know there's always two sides to every story. What are the challenges? What's XRP up against?
Well, there's the elephant in the room, the SEC lawsuit.
Ah, yes, the SEC. Had to be some drama, right? What's their issue with XRP?
It all comes down to whether XRP is a security, like a stock, or a commodity, like gold. The SEC says Ripple broke the rules, sold XRP as a security without registering it properly.
So if they win...
This case could change everything, not just for XRP, but for, like, the whole crypto world.
Whoa, so this isn't just about XRP. This could decide how all cryptocurrencies are treated here in the U.S.
Huge implications. It's a pivotal moment for the industry. This outcome could reshape the whole regulatory landscape.
Okay, major legal battle. Got it. Anything else? Anything else XRP has to overcome? Can't all be smooth sailing, right?
You're right. One thing people bring up is how much control Ripple Labs has over how much XRP is out there. Remember how we talked about all 100 billion XRP being pre-mined?
Yeah, and that they're releasing it slowly. What's the problem with that? Doesn't that make things, more stable?
It does, but some say this goes against the whole idea of crypto, right?
Yeah.
Decentralization, this network that no one controls.
So it's like a philosophical thing.
Kinda, yeah. How much control is okay in a system that's supposed to be decentralized? And this isn't just an XRP thing. This debate is happening all over the crypto world.
This is getting deep. So we've got the SEC, the control debate. What else? What else is standing in XRP's way?
Competition, right? This financial world, it moves fast. Others are trying to change cross-border payments too. Stablecoins pegged to regular currencies, central bank digital currencies, even other cryptocurrencies. They all want to solve the same problem.
So XRP is in a race, huh?
You could say that. It's a dynamic space. To stay ahead, XRP has to keep innovating, keep pushing forward.
All right, we've talked about the challenges. Let's not forget the potential upside here. If XRP gets past all this, what's the reward? Best case scenario, what happens?
Best case. XRP becomes the way to move money across borders, period. Used by everyone, businesses, people, you name it.
Whoa, that's a big vision. Paint me a picture. What would that world actually look like?
Imagine, sending money internationally is as easy, as cheap as sending an email. Small businesses can do business globally without those crazy fees. People can send money to family anywhere instantly without losing a ton of it to banks in the middle.
That sounds incredible. How could we even get to that point? How does XRP become like the global standard?
It'd take a lot, but we're seeing progress. Financial institutions using it more and more. Businesses seeing the value. And the biggest thing, people, individuals using it for everyday things.
So the more people use it, the more valuable it gets, and that brings in even more people.
A snowball effect.
Hmm.
The more ways people use XRP, the stronger that whole network gets.
You mentioned Ripple Labs is working on making the XRP Ledger even more powerful, right?
Mm.
What are they up to? What's coming next?
Oh, they're exploring all sorts of cool stuff, like integrating NFTs onto the XRP Ledger.
Wait, NFTs on the XRP Ledger, so I could like buy digital art, virtual stuff using XRP?
That'd be the idea.
Eh.
And smart contracts. Automating all these financial agreements, making them safer, more efficient.
This is sounding like a whole new world opening up. I gotta ask, what else could XRP be used for? Beyond sending money, I mean.
Oh, the possibilities are huge. We're just getting started, really.
Yeah.
Think micropayments.
Micropayments. Okay, break that down for me. What are those, and why is XRP good at them?
All those tiny online payments.
Yeah.
Reading an article, listening to a song. Usually you can't do that. Fees eat up the whole payment, right?
Mm-hmm.
But with XRP, fees are so low, creators get paid directly for even the smallest things.
That changes everything for like writers, artists, musicians.
Right, they get compensated fairly.
Yeah.
But think beyond online. What about paying for parking, public transport, even a coffee with XRP?
So digital currency in our everyday lives.
Exactly. Smoother, faster, easier for everyone.
It's like we're getting a peek at a future where digital money is just everywhere.
Yeah. But we got to be realistic too. There's work to do. Technical challenges, regulations to figure out. Do I think this XRP-powered world is possible? I don't know. But the momentum is there. The tech works, the uses are growing, and the potential, huge. Even if XRP doesn't become the thing for payments, it's pushing the limits of what blockchain can do.
I like that. It's about exploring what's possible, pushing the boundaries.
And that's what makes all this so exciting to follow. We're at the start of something big, this tech shift. And it could change how we think about money, value, everything.
Well, I think our listeners have a lot to consider after all that.
It's a lot to unpack, yeah.
We've gone deep, the tech, the practical stuff, the big ideas.
It's been great exploring it all with you.
And listeners, remember, this is just our take. There's so much information out there. Dig in, learn about XRP, about blockchain, form your own opinions.
Yeah, the world of digital assets is changing all the time, so stay curious, stay informed, stay engaged.
Great advice. And on that note, we'll wrap up part 1 of this deep dive.
Back soon for part 2 with even more on XRP.
We'll see you then.
Welcome back, everyone. It's amazing to think how something like XRP could, I don't know, reshape the entire financial landscape, like completely change how things work.
It really is, isn't it? Like, imagine a world where sending money across borders is as simple as, I don't know, sending a text message.
Instant, easy.
Exactly. It feels like we're on the verge of a financial revolution, you know? Right?
And that's exactly what we're talking about with XRP. It's not just about doing things faster or cheaper. It's about rethinking the whole system from the ground up.
I'm all ears. Break it down for me. How does XRP actually change the game? Like, compared to what we have now?
Okay, remember that example we talked about before? The bank in India sending a ton of money to the bank in the UK.
Yeah, millions of dollars.
Right. In the old system, that transaction would go through all these middlemen.
Yeah, each one taking their cut and slowing things down.
Exactly. But with XRP, it acts as a bridge currency on RippleNet, cutting out a lot of those middlemen.
Yes.
The transactor becomes more direct. You can see where everything is going, and it's way more efficient.
So it's like streamlining the whole process, making it more direct and efficient.
Exactly. And that's where the real cost savings and speed improvements come in. We're talking about a potential revolution in how businesses can operate on a global scale.
Okay, starting to see why everyone's so excited about XRP. But let's go back to that SEC lawsuit for a second, because it feels like that's kind of hanging over this whole conversation.
It's a big deal.
It is. It sounds like this case could have a huge impact on, well, not just XRP, but the entire cryptocurrency world.
Definitely. Whatever happens in this case could set a precedent for how cryptocurrencies are regulated, especially in the U.S., which is a massive financial market.
Can you remind us what the SEC's argument is? Why are they so focused on XRP?
Basically, they're saying XRP should be classified as a security, like a stock, instead of a commodity, like gold. And they're saying Ripple didn't follow the rules by selling XRP without registering it as a security.
So if the SEC wins this case, what happens to XRP? What does that mean for its future?
If the SEC wins, it could severely limit how XRP is traded and used in the US. It could even be harder to find on exchanges.
So this case could really make or break XRP in the US, huh?
It's possible. That's why everyone in the crypto industry is watching this so closely. It could change how regulators approach all cryptocurrencies.
It's like a big legal thriller playing out in real life. But okay, let's say XRP gets past this regulatory hurdle. Are there other challenges they need to deal with? It can't just be about winning this one lawsuit.
Oh, absolutely. One of the main criticisms of XRP, and we touched on this earlier, is how much control Ripple Labs has over the XRP supply. We talked about how all 100 billion XRP were pre-mined, right?
Right, and Ripple controls how those coins are so remind me again, what's the issue there? Doesn't that help stabilize the price?
It does help with stability, but some people argue that having that much control goes against the core idea of cryptocurrency, that it should be decentralized, where no one entity is calling the shots.
So it's a fundamental question about how cryptocurrency should work, centralized versus decentralized.
Right. And that debate is happening all over the crypto space. It's about finding that balance between stability and decentralization, which is always evolving.
This is getting into some deep philosophical territory, but let's bring it back down to earth for a second. Besides this debate about control, what other obstacles are in the way for XRP?
Well, competition is always a factor. The world of financial technology is constantly changing, and there are a lot of players who are trying to disrupt the cross-border payments market. You've got stablecoins tied to traditional currencies, central bank digital currencies, even other cryptocurrencies. They all want to solve the same problem.
Sounds like a crowded field, like a battle royale for control of global payments.
It is. But let's switch gears for a minute. We've talked about the challenges, but what about the potential rewards? If XRP can get past these hurdles, what could the future look like? What's the best case scenario? The best case scenario, XRP becomes the standard for global money transfers. It becomes what everyone uses, individuals, businesses, banks, the whole world.
Wow, that's a pretty ambitious goal. What would that kind of world even look like?
Imagine a world where sending money across borders is as simple and as affordable as sending an email. Small businesses could easily participate in the global economy without being held back by transaction fees. People could send money to their families anywhere in the world instantly, without losing a huge chunk of it to fees.
That sounds pretty amazing. But how realistic is that vision? How could XRP actually become that global standard?
It would require a lot of things to fall into place, but we are seeing some positive signs. Financial institutions are starting to adopt it, businesses are seeing the value, and individuals need to start using XRP for their everyday transactions.
So it's kind of a chicken and egg situation. The more people use it, the more valuable it becomes, which brings in even more users, right?
Right. It's about creating that positive feedback loop, the network effect, that drives adoption and makes the system more valuable overall.
Earlier, you mentioned Ripple Labs is working on expanding what the XRP Ledger can do, right? What are some of those developments? What's coming down the pipeline?
They're doing some really interesting things, like integrating NFTs into the XRP Ledger.
Hold on, NFTs on the XRP Ledger. Are you telling me I could buy, like, digital art or virtual collectibles using XRP?
That's the idea. Imagine artists selling their work directly to a global audience instantly with really low fees. It opens up a whole new world for creators and collectors.
That's pretty wild. What about practical applications? Beyond digital art, what else could this be used for?
The possibilities are huge, and we're really just scratching the surface here. One area where XRP could have a major impact is micropayments.
Micropayments. Okay, help me out here. What are those exactly, and why is XRP good at them?
Think about all those tiny online payments you make, reading a news article, listening to a song. Traditionally, those payments haven't been feasible because the fees would be more than the payment itself. But XRP has such low fees, it opens up a world where creators can get paid directly for even the smallest piece of content.
That would be a big deal for musicians, writers, artists.
Absolutely, they get fairly compensated for their work. And think beyond online payments. What about using XRP for things like parking, public transport, buying a coffee?
So using digital currency in our everyday life.
Yeah, faster, easier, more efficient for everyone involved.
It's like we're getting a glimpse into a future where digital money is just seamlessly integrated into everything we do.
It's exciting, but we have to be realistic too. There are still some big challenges, technical and regulatory hurdles to overcome. Is this XRP-powered world really possible? It's hard to say for sure, but the momentum is definitely there. The technology works, more and more people are finding ways to use it, and the potential benefits are huge. Even if XRP doesn't become the one and only system for global payments, it's pushing the boundaries of what blockchain can do.
It's about pushing those boundaries, exploring what's possible.
And that's what makes this whole space so exciting. We're in the early stages of a massive technological shift that could change how we interact with money and value forever.
Well, our listeners definitely have a lot to think about after all
If
this.
we've covered a lot,
The technical details, the practical stuff, the bigger picture.
it's been great discussing all this with you.
And listeners, just a reminder, this is our perspective. Do your own research, learn about XRP, blockchain, figure out what you think.
This world of digital assets is always changing. So stay curious, stay informed, stay engaged.
Great advice. We're going to wrap up part 2 here.
But we'll be back soon with the third and final part of our deep dive on XRP.
We'll see you then. Okay, we're back, ready for the final part of our XRP deep dive. We've covered the tech, the potential, the challenges, even the philosophy. But there's one piece missing, the human element. The people who'll decide if XRP succeeds or not.
Right, easy to get lost in the technical stuff, the grand vision, but in the end, it's people who use it, who innovate, who make any tech successful.
So how does that human element, how does it play into the XRP story? Where do people fit in with this idea of a world changed by digital currencies?
Well, think about the people using XRP already. Individuals, businesses, why are they doing it? What are they trying to fix, to solve?
So we're looking at the early adopters, the ones taking the risk on this new financial world. What's motivating them?
Some, it's efficiency, cost. They're tired of the old systems, slow, expensive, especially sending money across borders. XRP is faster, cheaper, more transparent.
That makes sense for, like, companies doing international business, but what about regular people? Why are they using XRP?
For a lot of them, it's about access control. Maybe they can't get traditional banking services, or they live somewhere without good financial infrastructure, or they just want to be in charge of their own money. XRP lets them join the global economy, send money to family, build their financial future how they want.
That's powerful, using tech to give everyone a fair shot, make finance more inclusive. But let's be real, not everyone's convinced about XRP, about crypto in general. How do we change that? Get more people on board?
Education, for sure. We got to explain the benefits of XRP, of blockchain, but simply, clearly. Cut the jargon. Show how it solves real-world problems.
So don't need to turn everyone into a crypto expert, just show them how XRP can make their lives better.
Exactly. That's where stories matter. Tell the stories of people using XRP and it working for them. A small business going global, someone sending money home for less, an artist connecting with fans in new ways.
Those stories make the tech real, relatable. It's not just numbers, it's about people's lives.
Right. But there's more. We need transparency too. Crypto's had scams, scandals. That hurts. We need to be open about the risks, but also show what's being done to make XRP safer.
So people need to know their money's safe and they understand the rules.
Yeah. And community is huge. Any crypto that succeeds needs a strong community. Places for people to connect, share ideas, learn, and build the ecosystem together.
It's not just about the tech itself, it's about the people behind it.
Exactly. That shared energy, that's what will make XRP last. It's about a movement, believing in this tech to make the world better.
I like that. A movement of people wanting a fairer financial future. But gotta be realistic, not everyone will be a true believer, right? There'll be skeptics, critics. How do we deal with them?
Respect and listening. Skepticism's good. It often means someone doesn't understand or has bad info.
So meet them where they're at, answer their questions honestly.
Exactly. Sometimes actions speak louder than words. As XRP grows, as we see real uses, the benefits become obvious, even to those who doubt it.
The tech proves itself by working, by making a positive impact.
Well, I think we've explored just about everything about XRP in this deep dive. The tech, the practical uses, the big ideas, and now the human side of it all.
It's been great exploring it with you, thinking about how digital assets can affect our lives.
And to our listeners, one last thought. The future of finance, it's being decided now. Whether you become an XRP fan or just watch it closely, stay informed, stay engaged, stay curious.
This world of digital assets is always changing. Endless possibilities. Keep exploring, learning, and be part of shaping that financial future.
Great advice. That's a wrap for our deep dive into the world of XRP. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, keep exploring, keep learning. Stay tuned for more insights into the future that's happening all around us.